Creeping on the corner with a 211 in my mind, persuaded by the devil, gripping on my black plastic knife, searching for a lick that I can hit with murder in my soul, swinging bending corners in the 67 Elko.
Edward Newgate, also known as Whitebeard, was one of the greatest known pirates in the world of One Piece. He was the captain of the Whitebeard Pirates, one of the mightiest crews in the series. Introduced in the series as one of the 4 emperors of the sea, Whitebeard managed to conquer nearly the entire ocean and earned the reputation of being the strongest man in the world. Since Whitebeard was focused on for only a short while, some key details about him remain hidden under the covers. Here are 10 facts that you didn't know about Edward Whitebeard Newgate. His first crew. Newgate wasn't always the captain of the Whitebeard Pirates, and this is something that Eiichiro Oda made sure to emphasize in the series a couple of times. Prior to his death, we got to see a flashback of him on his former crew where he expressed his intention of having a great family. Later on in the manga, it was revealed that he sailed on the same ship as Rox D. Zebek, the man who aimed to be king of the world, as a member of the Rox Pirates. It was a few years after the God Valley incident that Whitebeard went on to form his own crew. His debut. Whitebeard made his first proper appearance in Chapter 234 of the One Piece manga and Episode 151 of the anime. Whitebeard was seen meeting with Rockstar during the said chapter, which later led to Shanks going to greet him personally. Interestingly, Whitebeard's first appearance was way before this, back in Chapter 159 of the manga and Episode 95 of the anime. However, we were only treated to his silhouette, so that doesn't count as a proper debut in the series. His other epithet. It is a well-known fact that Whitebeard was renowned across the oceans as the strongest man in the world. The fact that nobody was as strong as him was acknowledged by everyone, including the likes of Shanks, and even Garp, who called him King of the Seas. Interestingly, the strongest man in the world wasn't the only epithet that he ever had. Whitebeard was also known as the man closest to One Piece by many. Ironically, this couldn't be further from the truth, as he never wanted the One Piece, to begin with, as his only treasure was his family. His birth. Since Whitebeard's past hasn't been completely fleshed out in One Piece yet, it is a given that some fans have missed the origins of Whitebeard. According to Oda's story, Whitebeard was born on April 6, in the year 1450 in the One Piece world. His place of origin is listed as Sphinx Island in the One Piece Vivre card databook, and it was revealed canonically in the story when Nekomamushi went to seek Marco for the War of Wano country. Surprisingly, Whitebeard was actually 2 or 3 years younger than the man who was his greatest rival, Gold D. Roger. His early childhood. Whitebeard was an orphan and spent most of his life in poverty. This was down to the fact that Sphinx Island couldn't afford to ally themselves with the world government, as they lacked the funds to pay the heavenly tribute. Consequently, Newgate set out to sea in search of wealth, fame, and power. As we know already, he went on to become one of the greatest pirates that the world had ever seen. According to Marco, Whitebeard's share of treasure always went back to Sphinx Island, since the people there lived a poor quality of life. His love for orphans. As mentioned above, Whitebeard was orphaned very early in his childhood. Whether he even knew his parents or not is something that we don't know. As such, he had first-hand experience of what not having a family felt like. This ultimately became the primary reason for him to recruit orphans on his crew and create a family like no other. As seen in One Piece Chapter 965, Whitebeard's sole reason for recruiting Teach on his crew was because he was an orphan and had nowhere to go. This was likely the case for many of the other members of the crew as well. His power. Whitebeard is often considered to be the second greatest pirate after Gold D. Roger because the latter found the One Piece. Although this certainly is the case, Whitebeard was equal to Roger in every way one could imagine. He simply wasn't interested in finding the One Piece, and for him, his only treasure was his family. Just as Roger found his treasure, Whitebeard found his as well. In terms of power, Whitebeard was known as the only known man to have ever matched Gold D. Roger in One Piece. In fact, Whitebeard held the title of the strongest man in the world during Roger's era as well. His rules. Being a pirate, Whitebeard had a sense of freedom that others simply did not possess. However, that certainly didn't mean that he didn't have a code to adhere to. Whitebeard had two very intriguing rules that he never broke. The first one was set by him on his crew, and according to this rule, the members of the Whitebeard pirates were forbidden from ever killing another crew member, a rule that Blackbeard broke. The second rule was something that Whitebeard had set for himself. Whitebeard made sure to never take another person's treasure from them, ever, because he realized what a person's treasure meant to them. As a result, he chose to avoid harming what others considered valuable to them. Haki. Being the strongest person in One Piece, it's no surprise that Whitebeard was an extremely powerful Haki user. It was confirmed by Eiichiro Oda that Whitebeard had the skill to use all three Haki types. In One Piece Chapter 966, Whitebeard displayed the ability to use high-level advanced armament and Conqueror's Haki when he was seen clashing against Roger in the Grand Line. This strong Haki of his, when coupled with his Devil Fruit ability, made him the most fearsome pirate on the oceans, especially if his family was harmed. His bounty. Whitebeard's bounty remained unknown for the majority of the One Piece series until Chapter 957, Ultimate, dropped earlier this year. After the bounties of the current Yonko were disclosed, Oda revealed the bounties of Whitebeard and Roger to the fans as well. According to what we were told, Whitebeard possessed a bounty of 5,046,000,000 berries, which is an amount second only to Roger. It is highly likely that Roger's bounty was higher because he found the One Piece and learned the true history, while Whitebeard simply wasn't interested in all that.